Hey Rockstar Games, I hear you're about to release Grand Theft Auto 6. Congratulations on that. I've got the story for Grand Theft Auto 7 for you. You guys have already done games in the past in relationship to the moment the game releases, all the way back to GTA London for the original Grand Theft Auto Vice City, based off of Grand Theft Auto 3. So, my suggestion is to pull from the history of New York City of the 1990s. As I remember it as a teenager of the time, that was when Rudy Giuliani was, yes, that Rudy Giuliani. He was the mayor of New York at the time, and he sort of orchestrated this whole cooperative effort with like Disney and stuff to like clean up Times Square and the city in general and just get like the women of the night cleaned up and such, and get the subways cleaned up so that they were presentable and not always smelling as piss as badly as they used to. All that sort of stuff. And obviously, it worked out because by the end of that decade, ABC had bought the American Broadcasting Company, which was based out of New York City. And it was one of the first acquirements of Disney into the monolith they are today. So, as Grand Theft Auto is truly a satire of current and historical times through the eyes of criminal organizations, I feel like it would be really fun to have a Grand Theft Auto in the Liberty City of the 1990s where the mayor of the city is working with this large corporate organization that was looking to cooperatively clean up the city for the benefit of shareholders and basically sort of have that happening in the background as you're following the main character's experience through one of the gangs, whatever, probably link this one somehow to the mafia that may or may not still exist. I don't even give a fuck. But basically use the first third as the training and have him coming up through the gang to become one of like the top people and sort of overtake the top person, very similar to Vice City. And then from there, the second third be about taking the gang and dominating over the other gangs of the city to sort of take over the illegal black market of Liberty City, but then have this final third act where it seems like the mayor and the corporate organization are really getting things organized. The police force is really like starting to like hammer things down and get things cleaned up. You can see in the city itself the textures are changing, so everything's looking more cleaned. The subways are actually showing more cleanliness. Like actually take advantage of like the hardware of the time to like have multiple layers of the city that can be changed throughout the progression of the game so that the city changes over the course of the game, similar to maybe what you did with Bully and having that be over a year and such. But anyway, you sort of have it come to this head where you're truly like the mob versus the government in who actually has control of the city and how things are gonna go down. And because it is the satirical world of Grand Theft Auto, of course it is the criminal organization that wins over the government and the corporate entity. And there you go. It's a great Grand Theft Auto game. Congratulations. It's a story. There you go. That's Grand Theft Auto 7 for you. Just, send me the check.